right. And surprise! Woo! Happy Friday, everyone. Welcome to our live stream every Friday at Sorry Not Sorry. I am not Priya Mohan, who is the owner and founder, but my name is Shefali. Sorry Not Sorry is a brand where we take upcycled pure silk saris and we rework them into beautiful, one-of-a-kind, size-inclusive pieces. Yay! Today I'm here to show you guys, while Priya is in Ottawa having fun with her fam, I'm here to show you guys all of the stuff in our Wabi Sabi collection. So our Wabi Sabi collection is our sale collection. At Sorry Not Sorry, we have 3 collections, which a lot of you ladies are familiar with. We have our full price, which is called our Avatar collection. Then we have our Nirvana collection, which is our flawless silk collection. So those are silks that have no wear or use, or, you know, there really isn't any flaws to the piece. And then we have our Wabi Sabi collection, which are very loved fabrics that we rework and still use to take away from fashion waste in the industry. And, you know, honestly, they turn into really beautiful pieces. I am currently wearing a Wabi Sabi piece right now. It is a kimono suit jacket. And I picked some basics as well. I'm wearing the Priya garb, just the tights and the tank. Unfortunately, it's not a Betty tank and shorts because I couldn't find my size, so I'm just wearing my own pair. But I'm going to be showing you how you can also pair the Wabi Sabi collection with some of the underpinnings that we have in store. So let's get started. Are there any comments? I have Irene with me today.
Yes, hello everybody. Happy Friday, and everybody is wishing us a happy Friday in the chat as well.
So the newest collection just came out. I know a lot of you guys were shopping. It was pretty incredible what we got. And we have our next sneak peek coming out on the 23rd, March 23rd, I believe. So if you are interested in anything for that collection, feel free to wait. You'll also get emails, posts, all about it. And I did bring up a list of what the styles were, but I kind of vaguely remember what's coming in the next shipment. So I will show you the Wabi Sabi pieces that we have in that style, but if you don't find anything here that you love, feel free to wait for that next collection. Okay, I'm gonna get started. I just wanted to quickly show off this piece before we moved into anything else. Just let me know, Irene, that you can see this in the camera.
Yes, you can.
So this is a really nice piece. I actually have the high-low, which was also Wabi in this fabric. It's got a checkerboard pattern. It's like a very slate kind of gray. I think if you had Gable and the Burn Walker, it'd do really well. And yes, this is a black. There also on the sleeves is this really sweet flower detail as well. Really, really pretty. So it's got that lipstick red. I do wear my high-low with lipstick actually, and it's got that really nice kind of ochre yellow with some of that green. But yeah, it's a Georgette piece. It's really nice. Yeah, I love it. It's great. So I have kind of tried to show stuff that we haven't shown in the lives that we've been doing, because I know there's been a lot of lives, just because I wanted to show you guys something a bit different. And I do have some honorable mentions that I just saw in the Avatar collection that are so pretty. I haven't been in the store in a couple days because school has been kind of crazy, but I'm very excited to show you guys that as well. Okay, let's see what there is to showcase. I think this is a new one that I haven't seen.
Oh yeah.
Which is really sweet. So this is a midi length caftan, and the colors are like kind of a, is this like a fuchsia? No, I think it's more of like just a bubblegum pink.
Yes.
Yeah. This is an off-white. I think it does look more tan or kind of creamier because I have that brown tone underneath. And this is a black here. And then we also have this really nice pattern of flowers as well with the pink detailing. Oh, and then we have the black version as well over here. So very fun tonal piece. I think that'd be really sweet.
Lizzie loves that piece. And also Agent Lorax said, I received my order and holy crap, the silks are soft and the color is incredible.
Ah, yeah, Carol, honestly, So Agent Lorak is Carol backwards.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I know. That was something I had to figure out.
Awesome.
Well, I called her Agent Lorak for so long.
Yeah, I'm new, so I'm getting to know everyone's usernames on here.
Oh yeah, that's the real test. But thank you. I'm so happy that you guys love them. Honestly, like even unboxing this newest shipment. So the girls are really busy, so I got called in to do the unboxing really quickly. I think I did a midterm or a test or something, and then I drove down. I got lost on the way because of the rain and the snow, and then I finally arrived and I was unboxing it, and I was like, oh my god, worth the hassle, because these pieces, they just kept getting more and more beautiful. If you want to check out some of the silks that are going to be coming in the next couple shipments while we're picking them, Priya actually recently live streamed our picking saris with our head tailor Anshul in India. So that what happens is that Priya will literally watch as Anshul holds up the sari. They'll look at the colors, they'll look at the softness, and then Priya will decide whether or not she wants to use that for one of our pieces or not. So everything, yes, is handpicked by Priya specifically. Okay.
And Heather says Harley Quinn's spots and swirls. Oh my.
It is very Harley Quinn.
Yes,
That's true.
Yes.
It's really nice. I wonder how it looks with sand. Or maybe we'll try it with viscosha. So, so this is our viscosha in the linen pant. So for everybody, just to let everybody know, because I am a different size from Priya. So Priya generally wears a size large or extra large. I believe she's an extra large, but in the Birdwalker she wears a large. I can actually wear an extra small, even though I'm a solid medium. I'm about a 6 to 8 generally. In vintage sizes, I'm 14, but I can actually wear an extra small with these guys. I picked a small right now. I've asked Irene to pick out smalls for me, but it's, you know, it's pretty nice how generous Birdwalker's sizes are. And I do also wear a small in the sand, these kind of Landon pants as well. So I actually wanted to show you guys also, I'm like jumping all over the place here because I have so much to talk about, but I also own a pair of, not the sand pants, but the Landon pants in lipstick. And so this is how it looks before, like when I first bought them. And I tried them on and I was like, okay, they're a little tight around my bum, like what's going on? Like I thought this was supposed to fit me because Priya was also saying this is pretty generously cut. And they've got the bamboo in them, so they're a bit stretchy. And so I've been wearing these for maybe about 2 or 3 weeks now. And look at the size difference. This is a small. I mean, it does. So if you're wondering when you're buying these, you know, they are a bit tight when I first wear them. Will they loosen? Yes, they will. These are one of my most comfortable pants. I'm thinking of getting another color, honestly. I was considering the black because I do need a pair of black casual pants like that. That's just something I don't really have in my closet.
Mm-hmm. Carol agrees. She says they totally relax out. And I think that's great because it kind of fits towards your body shape more.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true. It does kind of, it's more flexible with your shape, right? They're not just like one thing and you're just kind of walking around like this. You want something
Yes.
that'll flow with you. So I'm trying to decide which one. I feel like this is very warm, so it works with me, but not really with the piece. And I actually think that the sand is a bit better. So let's just try them on. So the Landon pant is by Blue Sky. It's a bamboo linen pant. And the bamboo helps add a bit of flow to the rigidity that you usually find in linen pants, even though we have Birdwalker pants and we absolutely love their linen and they're 100% linen. So even, yeah, this sand pant has never been tried on because it is so tight. But this is what the small looks like on me. This is, by the way, like, when you first buy them, this is what it looks like. You can see my shorts, my tank top, looks great. But they are more of they have a wide leg, but it is more straight than the Bryn Walker, which is more of that lantern shape. And I think I do really like these together. I feel like it needs a little something here. Here. I'm not sure. I think it's more of a casual look. I took off my socks because they're pretty long and it's quite warm in the store. So I'm feeling a little naked with my toes hanging out. So what I'm doing is I'm trying to add knots. I'm trying to first find a place like this, take it to a point and see if I can tie a knot in it. And if that doesn't work, because I'm feeling a bit lazy, then I'll get a magnet. And I think it might have to be a magnet for today. So I'm going to just grab a set of black magnets or maybe a chain magnet. Maybe a chain magnet will be good. So we sell these chain magnets in store. And they're actually initially hijab magnets. And they really are, fell off my hand, but they really are quite strong. Trust us, they are very strong. And honestly, they help with a lot of pieces. I ended up buying a chain magnet myself because the fact that it has the chain allows for you to kind of play more with the shape. If you want to pin something in place, I do find that the regular magnets, which you sell for $11 a set, are pretty good. But if you want something that will kind of act like a hook as well, or even like a handkerchief or a scarf holder, then I would recommend the chain magnet. So that's nice.
Jane is wondering, she says she can't find the midi caftan that you have on.
Okay, so this one is, if you don't mind checking the website, Irene, so go to the green Shopify. It's search up PRG 5751. Because I don't think it's sold. 2 pieces sold already. A really nice orange midi caftan that we just put in the sneak peek, or not in the sneak peek, in this collection, and then a waterfall top.
PRG 5751.
So what you want to check for, Irene, when you pulled up the product is to see what channels it's in.
Right, it's just loading. Got it pulled up.
Yeah, no problem. Take your time. My hair has gotten so long, guys. I'm trying not to cut it. Like, I'm trying to get it pretty long. I don't think I can get it that long in a foreseeable amount of time, but I want to at least get it here before I get something done to it. But I really need to work on these ends. Like, I oil my hair pretty regularly. I just oiled it, but...
Is it the tag Wicked that I'm looking for? You're
looking for the tag WTWS. So if it doesn't have that tag, if you don't mind adding it, I would appreciate that. Which is weird. Priya told me that she added everything in the Wabi Sabi collection. So, is it on the website though? Does it say that it's active in online store?
Like in the inventory?
So when you go to the actual product itself, you'll see that there's a thing that says manage sale channels or sale channels. You're learning a lot about the back end of Shopify today, friends. One second.
Let me just show you real quick. Yeah. So you just want to go down here. Yeah. Oh, it's an online store. Okay. And it's an inventory. Okay. So I would just add the tag. You know where to add the tags, right? Yeah, they're the
WTWS. Excellent. Okay. Okay, check now, Jane. It should be on the website. If not, try to find it with the code. And the code is PRG5751. I do really like it with this kind of slit here. I think it shows off my leg pretty well. My legs. I'm going to bring it up a bit higher. So I like Priya. I'm also pretty short torsoed. So I do kind of prefer a more proportional thing. Generally with longer, I do have a midi caftan at home. I actually really like this style. And I do find that I like to wear wider pants with it. So I personally prefer the Casbahs with it because I find that the Casbahs have more structure. But and that's what I like about it is the wider leg. But like, that's really cute. Stick into my shorts a little bit, but yeah, that's really nice. Okay, we're going to move on to the next one. Are there any comments?
Yes, I'm just catching up on the ones that we missed. Having some lovely conversations. Jessica was being very helpful, letting everyone know what the tag was.
Excellent. Thank you, Jessica. Okay, so I'm still wearing these pants. Oh, okay, so I did notice, so Priya also... I notice, like I'm not there all the time, but I know that Priya doesn't really wear the boxy tops because they cut her pretty short. I'm still at a point in my life where I have gained a bit of weight recently because life has gotten in the way. I haven't been able to run outside as much, like I'm making excuses, but I've had a lot of things I've had to do. So exercise has kind of been on the back burner, which is kind of a bummer for me. I actually really love exercising. But I actually really like the boxy top and I prefer it if I want something longer underneath. I actually prefer it with a longer fitted tank. I don't find that it cuts me as much too much just because, once again, I have not had children. But yeah, this is kind of how the boxy top looks on me. My waist is actually here. This is kind of where my waist is, so I am pretty short-waisted. This is a sheer boxy top. I really like it. It's got, let's bring it closer to the camera. Are they able to see the fabric? Yep.
Carol says, you look amazing. You look great. And Jessica says, that's a pretty boxy top. Pretty colors.
Thank you. It is really nice. There's a brown in the background here that is very close to my skin color. So I am really liking this top, but it's got that really nice watermelon pink in it. It's got like almost like a watered down Kelly green, if you see what I'm talking about. And then there's also that lipstick red. So if you were to pair it, so this is how it looks with the sand. You really see like that one background color, but if you were to pair it with the red, it's so different.
That does look amazing.
Right? Yeah.
Wendy says, Shefali, you are a goddess.
Oh, thank you, Wendy.
And Carol says, a few more months will bring running weather.
I agree. I've already started running outside when the snow started, melting, because I can't help it. I actually really love running in the winter as well because you don't feel cold. You don't feel hot while you're running. You kind of just run and you don't feel the sweat. But then the second that you get inside, like I used to run around Bayfront Park here in Hamilton in December and like before the snow really started in Jan. And like I would run like around the entire lake and then I'd come back and I'd be sitting in my car and I'd be in like buckets of sweat trying to drive home. So yeah.
Mozzarella said, jealous, I wish I liked exercise.
I've been exercising since I was very young. I always have really enjoyed it. I also like have had a lot of things in my life happen. So it's been a really great tension reliever for me in my life. It's kind of been something I've always fallen back on. But yeah, I really like this. I don't know if I prefer it with the sand or the red. What about you, Irene?
Really love the red. I feel like it brings out the orange. Like I think that it's the pop that it really needs. I do really love the sand. I think both of them go really well together, but I really like the red.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't decide. It's like a different vibe each, right? Like this is like kind of fun, very bright, but this is very like, this is the coastal grandma look. Because I know that Priya has been talking about that a lot. And then all it needs is like a fun kind of pendant necklace.
Priya and Purple Patchouli said, I love it too. It's medicine. And Priya said, definitely red. Judy says red. I think red is
red's the winner, huh? So this is one of our donation necklaces. They're $30, so it's a $20 donation that goes to Save the Elephants. They save and help protect African elephants. And then $10 is just the cost of our necklace. But I really like how it falls just here. It's a good weight as well. Yeah, it's jewelry that does good in the world.
Also, Mozzarella, thank you. Hello. It's really nice to meet you guys. Thank you.
I know. Isn't Irene doing such a good job?
Yes, Priya and Deborah both said Coastal Queen and Coastal Goddess.
Coastal Queen and Coastal Goddess. My goodness. Ladies, why do we need men when there's so many ladies that are so good at flattering? Yes. Okay.
And Margaret on YouTube also said red. So
red, okay.
Yeah, red is decided.
Red is winning here. That's what I'm realizing.
Yes.
Okay, so this is also really sweet. So I know that this came in maybe this was still the same. Oh, maybe it's still the same kimono suit top. I don't know how this hasn't sold. It's really, 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 really nice. Like, I'm sorry, did you hear what I said? It's really, 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 really nice. It's got the two sides, so it's got a bit of a Monday, Tuesday effect. This is honestly the side I would wear to the front, the back. Oh, no, it's not. This is the Monday side, and I'll show you the side that I would wear to the front all the time because I absolutely love the flower design with that print. So this is the Tuesday side, just right here. Very nice. Okay, and this is how it looks with the sand.
I really like how the flower is front and center. Like that, right? That is the focal point.
Yeah. And my name actually means flower, so it's a flower. It's Shefali on Shefali.
Oh, that's so pretty. Oh my gosh. That's perfect. And Mozzarella said, beautiful. Can we get the code?
Yes. This one is, are you friends ready? PRC 5922. If it's not showing up in the collection, guys, you can also just go to our Wabi Sabi collection on our website, and everything from the Wabi Sabi collection will be listed there, including whatever is not shown on the live. So yeah, that should also help you guys as well. And if you wanted to watch this, if you're on Instagram and you wanted to watch this on YouTube, I believe that you can comment YouTube and you can actually get the link to this video on YouTube so that you can watch it in your TV. So yeah, what I've done is I've just added a little tie here. You can also, I show this to customers all the time because the biggest comment I get about not even a comment, but like the biggest thing people say about the kimono suit top is as much as they love it, they find that it does get dragged and things. And what I've shown customers is the tying method, where you just kind of tie, it almost creates like a butterfly sleeve or like not a butterfly sleeve, a bell sleeve. So it's like shorter and closer to the actual arm or wrist, while also still maintaining the flow in the front. So, you know, you can reach, you can do more if you're very handsy.
Thank you, Priya. Everyone, she is adding that to the collection, and she has gone ahead and put the code in the chat, which is very helpful.
Very nice. Thank you, Priya. The code for all the pieces, right?
For that teal.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Okay. So this is a really nice boxy top. I honestly don't know why it hasn't sold. So this is there's no code. It's called Grease. So that means it's an older piece. And our Wabi Sabi boxy tops are $77, which is a really good deal. This seems like a chiffon. It feels like a chiffon. It's a really soft georgette. It's got, I'm alive. It's a lot smaller than some of our other boxy tops that we have. And I think maybe that's why it's been Wabi. This is really cute. If I didn't have a big hold section right now, this would be better than that hold section. But it's got that sand color just right here. Then it's got, so this is that lipstick red, and then you have more of that burgundy. And then you have an olive, you have the viscosha. It's a really fun piece. It's a great sheer fabric, so it actually falls over the body really nicely.
Jane said, got my silks ordered today, and I absolutely love them all. I was thrilled. I'm so glad you love them. I really hope you had fun trying them on, because that's always the best part, is seeing where it fits in your outfits.
I predict a brag post in your future game.
And Mozzarella said, I tried an AI color analysis, and it said I'm a deep winter. Not sure what that means, LOL, but I guess most of the colors I like are in the palette, so that's pretty good.
Yeah, no, I don't know much about those colors as well. I know that Priya knows a bit about like, oh, you're an autumn, oh, you're a summer. We have a customer who is an autumn, Gabriella, who actually has a little card with all of her colors. So whenever she goes shopping, she specifically brings it, and she like brings and connects the colors. And I mean, she has such wonderful pieces that she loves and she wears all the time. So it is useful. It gives you a better understanding of what works for you. So you don't have to, you can spend more, you can spend smartly.
I think deep winter, if I'm just remembering correctly, it almost reminds me of just colors that have like, they're usually darker, but colors that just kind of have like more of a blue or purple undertone to it, you know?
So is it more like jewel tones, or is it like?
I'm not really sure. Like I'm almost like most of the colors have like almost like a dusty color to them. Where like autumn would be more orangey or like a sage green, I guess, and then the summer and spring colors would definitely be more pastel or extremely vibrant.
Okay.
Yeah, but obviously I'm not an expert. That's just what I would put my take to.
Well, I appreciate that, because I definitely am not an expert. So anything helps at this point. I mean. Okay, so I don't know if you guys saw, I was about to put on the burgundy, and I just felt like it didn't make the piece pop as much as it does with the red. This is so nice. This is really nice.
I really like the black border that it has.
Right?
Actually, yeah, to separate the top of the pants. That looks really nice.
Thank you. I also prefer, I think shorter torsoed women understand is that we prefer to kind of elongate our torsos more, because I have really long legs, like compared to my torso. I prefer showcasing that I have a longer midsection so that my legs are a bit more even. I find that women or people who are shorter legged and have a longer torso, it's the opposite. So they want to make their torso shorter.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just gonna add a little necklace. It's a nice little fun necklace.
Mm-hmm.
Adds a bit of sparkle. Oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh. Okay, all right. Okay, you know what? We're gonna pretend that it's not there. We're gonna try really hard. But yeah, this is a really great way to kind of just make a piece like this have a bit of a pop. I love the kind of gray effect that it shows. I think it plays really well with the white. And honestly, the border of the flowers is what really pops the most with this red. And if you wore it with the burgundy, it darkens the piece in a really nice way. It's still very intentional. It's more about kind of the look that you're going for, or the vibe that you're going for, right? Mm-hmm. And then if I wanted to do, I could also do the olive. The olive is really fun. So all I see now with the olive is these leaves, just right here. So yeah, it's very cute. But that's kind of the chameleon effect. I wonder how it would look with, so I have yearling, and I also pulled a torta for myself. So I'm about to have both of these colors. I really like it with the yearling.
Mm-hmm.
That is so nice.
Yeah.
With the yearling. This flower here, like, really pops with the yearling. And then the torta, I think, is kind of a no-brainer. Like it just kind of works. I do see with the torta more of these centers of the flowers, if you know what I mean. And then I think you could also do black as well. So I think that, yes, Irene did pull a black tencel for me. So I'm really tempted to get the black tencel. Is this the tencel? No, it's a Galen. Was there any tencel pants, Irene?
Was that, which ones are the tencel pants?
Or they're not tencel. The Landon pants in the black.
Let's see.
Any size is good. Yeah. So this is the Galen Capri. So this is our 100% bamboo, or like for the most part, mainly bamboo pant. And this is a very flowy, comfortable, it's basically wearing pajamas, but socially acceptable pajamas, if you know what I mean. I mean, wear pajamas outside, do what you want, right? But it's a really comfortable pant. We also have the Galen in a full-length pant as well.
There is an extra small.
Oh, perfect.
Okay, cool.
We'll show that off. I feel like the extra small would still work for me. I would just have to wear it some more, and it might be just a bit of a tighter feel. I kind of don't, because I do have more of a bum, so I prefer things that are a bit looser, a bit bigger, unless I'm wearing like jeans or something. That's when I tend to go pretty full fitted. But yeah, I really like it. If with the all black, that'd be really nice, and kind of like hide the red. Okay. That's really good at hiding the red, right?
Yes.
So, ooh, yeah, I really like it with just the black as well. So if you wanted to make this a very streamlined look, definitely black is the way to go. Okay.
And what brand are the olive pants? Yes, those are Galen's. And Claire wished us a good evening.
Good evening, Claire. Happy to see you joined us.
Judy said, I lived in those Galen pant capris on vacation. Absolutely. They're so comfortable.
That's totally understandable. They are amazing. I am going on vacation soon. I am going to Belgium.
Oh, wow.
For a couple of weeks. Yeah, I'm going with my special friend to visit some of their families. So I'm pretty excited. I've also never been to Belgium. It's been a long time since I've been to Europe. My cousin lived in France for a long time, in Paris. So I've been to Paris a couple times, but yeah, I'm pretty excited. I really love it with this wood necklace, especially the little bird in the flowers. It's like he's chilling in the flowers. Woo! Twiddling along, but yeah, very sweet. Oh my God. It's like I can't hang anything. All right, so I have the lipstick pants on. I kind of don't want to take them off. I feel like once you get a pair of lipstick pants, you kind of just want to keep them on for everything. This is my first time getting like a very red pant like this, and I'm so surprised by what I can make work with it. Like, I can make a lot work with it. And even if my piece doesn't have red in it exactly. It's just a color that I feel like is that pop. It's like when people say to have a pop of blue or like something blue, something you borrow for when you get married. It's just like that pop of red. It makes everything very classic and timeless. And let me think of other descriptor words. This is also a really nice one that would work really well with the red. Wow, that looks so good with the red. Let's see how it looks with, what is this?
So Judy said those in the jumpsuits are game changers. And Mozzarella said special friend trips are so fun. I hope you have a fabulous time.
Thank you. I'm really excited. My friend's dad just retired, so they're very excited to relax and take us places. And then we're also thinking of going to Italy as well. So if you have any Italy suggestions, please let me know.
James said, I love Belgium. Go to Bruges.
Yes.
Lovely. I visited University of Leuven and stayed in Leuven. Again, a beautiful area. They love Canadians. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly.
Yeah, Bruges is correct. Yes,
Okay.
You nailed it. Yeah, so we're going to go to Bruges for sure. Their family lives in Belgium. In Belgium, yeah, of course. Their family lives in Brussels, specifically in the city. But they grew up in the country, actually, like 2 hours outside of Brussels. So I'm kind of just leaving it up to them to kind of figure out the trip because I do so much planning in my life. It's like not even funny. I mean, it's a good thing, right? But
it's nice to sit back and relax once in a while, you know?
I agree, you know? Buy me the plane
vacation.
ticket and also plan the trip for me. Thank you very much. In all fairness, though, I mean, they're being so great about it and it's just really exciting. Yeah. It's been a while since I've taken a big girl vacation, so.
Jane said go to Florence, Ghent. It is beautiful as well.
Yeah, we're not sure where we want to go to in Italy because we're going to take a plane from Brussels to Italy somewhere. We're just not sure where. And also, I don't know what the weather is like in May. I think, what were they saying? They were saying that in May, it's like it's warm, but it's pretty rainy and like.
Yeah, that would be what I'm expecting.
Yeah.
But that can be so beautiful though. Honestly, I really do love rainy weather. I think it's so pretty.
When I go to Sri Lanka in the summer, it only rains because it's so hot that the weather has to cool down and it's like gloomy, but it's still really beautiful.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm totally fine with rain. I think I'd agree with you there, Irene. So.
So Katosh says, I consider red a neutral, and Editor says that top is fab with lipstick. I just don't know what the rest of the username is.
Oh, Jackie. Jackie is Editor.
Jackie? Okay,
Yeah,
sorry,
yeah.
Jackie.
Jackie herself. Jackie is the one actually who told us to get the Darcy cardigan. Speaking of the Darcy cardigan, I was going to show you guys the Darcy cardigan again.
Yes.
But we are completely sold out thanks to you guys. So thank you so much.
I was just about to read a comment about the Darcy cardigan. The Darcy is awesome. I just received it from Carol.
Awesome.
And Priya's letting everybody know that we are getting some more Darcys in some different colors. We are getting red, sand, sage, white, pale, denim, and pale violet. Or am I reading? Yes, I am.
Yes, that should
But
be correct. Yeah.
they are so pretty. Everyone loves them. I love how flowy they are. So I'm really excited for those new colors.
Yeah, I took the words right out of my mouth, Priya and Irene. I was going to just talk about all the fun colors that were coming in the Darcy. So Priya sent a link today in our group chat and was like, the Darcy comes in other colors. And we were like, and so we were looking at all of them. There was this green color. The teal is so fabulous, but I think it's called denim actually. But they have this green. It's like a sage green. It's so striking. And I think for the spring and the summer, it's going to be beautiful. And I know they have one that matches the lipstick as well. That's going to be an amazing look. But can you imagine if you already have this look, putting a Darcy cardigan on top? It can be so fancy. But I just wanted to play around with some of the necklaces a bit because I wanted to show how you can add a pop of yellow. It's a fully red look. This is a beautiful side slit top. So this is PRG6103. It's got this really nice, it's more of a mustard yellow. Then it's got that bright oregano green. So if you have the oregano pants, this would go really well with it. And then it's got that lipstick color in the actual background. And then the flowers themselves are like a persimmon almost, like a dark persimmon. It's
We got some questions about the top.
Okay.
First, we have from Priya, Chef, I like the side slit on you. Never seen you in one before. And she has the hands up emoji. And 2, we have what colors are in that red top? So what are we looking for? And I think that's what you just spoke about just there.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, those are kind of the colors that are in this top. The reason it works so well with the lipstick, like it's seamless with the lipstick, is because of the fact that it does have the lipstick in here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm wearing a black top, but if you were to wear the lipstick top underneath, like if you had the set, I mean, that is going to be incredible as a set together. So, you know, that is a really good way to play with the colors. And I think having a pop of that yellow in the necklace is the way to go. So I've chosen the bird necklace because it's not necessarily a bright yellow, it's a mustard yellow. You could do more of a contrast with the kind of yellow you use. That other necklace I was showing had more of a canary yellow, but very sweet. And actually, Priya, I used to have a side slit top. I sold it on the swap and sell to a lovely customer. And I'm so sorry to that lovely customer that I didn't send more messages other than after the sale. I'm just not on Facebook very often. That's the unfortunate truth of it. But yeah, I love side slits. I just find that I don't wear them as much because I do tend to go for the boxy tops a lot more. So yeah. Okay, what else can we wear with the lipstick? Okay, I think it's time to try a different style. There's a really nice cardigan here, and I'm actually going to show it with the full set because I think this deserves a moment of appreciation. I can understand, Priya, when you say that you feel so sweaty. I literally am like wearing layer after layer after layer. Okay, let me just do some tucking in really quick. So we have this layer. Then we have this layer. Okay. Then we have this layer. All right. Excellent. Okay. So we have this cardigan. So pretty. I know there was a side slit top in this cardigan as well. So it's got that tan color in the back. It's like a camel color. You have an olive green. You have a more neutral rust. You have that neutral kind of, it's not really a Kelly. It's like a.
I would step to the side just a bit so they can see where you're pointing out over here.
Here?
Perfect. Yes.
Okay. It's more of a, like, what kind of green would you say this is?
I really like, if I think of a leaf, that's what I picture.
Leaf green.
Yes.
Yes, that's the word for it. Exactly. So this is a leaf green. You have navy. You have that more mustard color. Mm-hmm. More mustard. Great piece. It's got that more paler blue here, which is really nice. Okay. Yeah, this is so nice.
Mm-hmm.
As you guys know, I own cardigans. I love cardigans. It was one of the first styles I started buying. And I'll show you the Shefali hack, where you just basically add ties, just like this. And then I find that it creates really nice dimension in the summer. So when I used to go on more road trips with my friends and we'd go to like the beach and stuff, I went to Kawartha Lakes a couple of years ago with some of my really good friends. I remember taking the cardigans with me and they ended up borrowing it too for their trip, like while they were wearing it to the beach and stuff. And I had tied so many knots in mind because I just wanted certain shapes out of it. And then I just kept the knots in while I walked around. But what I just did, actually, it creates a really nice shorter shape like this. And I always find that that's really cute with every outfit. Like it just kind of works with every cut I was wearing at the time, especially. So what I did is, other than this tie that's in the front here, I took this section where there's the slit and I just tied it. That's it. You do one tie, you do the other. I do make the knots a bit tight, but not super tight that they're ripping. It's just enough to kind of, you know, bring the knot closer together. When you wear the cardigan, what I recommend for any customers is to take that V and kind of put it on the nape of your shoulders. And I find that is really, really sweet. And then I think it just needs a necklace. Like it just needs something long. I really like this necklace that Rachel made. It's got, what is this? It's an agate. It looks like an orangey kind of agate. Mm-hmm. It's really pretty. It's beautiful wrapping on it. Yeah, I would just wear that. Something maybe even longer if you're somebody looking for something longer, or yeah, just like that. That's very cute. Very cute. And then if you wanted something with more blue in it, I'm like staring at it while I take everything off. There's a couple options for more blue. You could do, this is like one of Priya's favorite necklaces.
Ooh, that one looks really nice.
Thank you. Yeah, Priya loves this necklace. These are like these two, not these two, but this one and this one are some of Priya's favorite necklaces from Susie Blue.
Priya's wondering if that cardigan matches the sand pants.
The sand pants?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we could definitely take a look and see if it matches the sand pants. It's a great question, Priya.
Oh, that one. That one
You
looks
like it?
so good.
I always love the tassels. I think they're so funky.
Mm-hmm. I think the electric blue on top of the red looks
Right?
so good.
It's a great contrast.
Yeah.
And then sand.
Mm-hmm.
Same. So there's the Viscosha and then there's the sand. Let me pull them both. I actually think Viscosha is a better option. So this is the sand. It does work. It's not like it wouldn't work. I think it'd be really nice. But the Viscosha is like a no-brainer. It's the right amount of sand. I'm actually very curious. I am gonna unfortunately take off these pants. Because I think wearing 3 layers of pants might kill me. And then we're gonna put this on. So Priya wears a large in the Bryn Walker. I wear a small. I have the yearling pant, and I've been wearing it for some time, and honestly, it's like so stretchy and comfortable.
Mm-hmm. Priya says definitely Viscosha.
Definitely Viscosha.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, totally.
I think the sand would look nice, but I feel like it would mute it a little bit more, and this one makes it pop.
It's the exact color, right? That's why it pops. But with the sand, it's a lighter color. So it's a lighter version, and you could, like, if you're not someone who cares that much about matchy-matchy, I would go for the sand if you have the sand in your closet, right? But if you have the Viscosha in the closet and you have the lipstick ritzy tank, I think you need to get this cardigan. Sorry to say, but it's really, really sweet.
Claire says that looks lovely.
Thank you. I also really like Margot's idea of the graded effect with underpinnings and basics. So I've just done the Dame Judy hack with my existing ties, and I really like it. Oh, guys, I was working with a cardigan hack the other day. Okay, we'll see if we can play around with that one. But this is kind of similar. So it's got this kind of tie, and I do really like the kind of asymmetry of the ties. Just bring that a bit more. Yeah, it's cute. I wonder how it would look with the burgundy as the pant with the brighter top.
Mm-hmm.
I think that'd be fun too. I think it's the wrong cardigan. There's a cardigan that I think would work with this kind of pairing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it works, but it's not like I love it, if you know what I mean. Oh yeah, okay. Do you have the time, my friend?
It is 8:43.
Nice. Hey, tis good, tis good. Okay. All right. I actually think that this one would be better with the red
Mm-hmm.
and the burgundy, or even, I was looking right at one. Even this one.
Ooh, yeah. That would, yes.
Mm-hmm, right? Okay. So once again, this one with this necklace is not going to work out today, friends. This looks really great together. So this is a really soft silk. It's PRC 6233. It's got a rust color, which, you know what, works really well with the lipstick, not gonna lie. It's got a navy blue. It's got a bit of that teal-y. It's like a dark teal.
Mm-hmm.
Then you've got the Viscosha, or not the Viscosha. You've got the Viscosha here, but then you've got the yearling brown in it. So it's more of a warmer brown. You have the stripings on this side, basically in the same colors. This is very coastal. Very, very coastal. But yeah. You see the light parts, especially with the viscosha, but I really see that brown detailing when I wear it with this. But it really changes the look, right? Honestly, like with the brown, I would just pair it with a brown, like something with a brown stone on the top. I was wearing a necklace today that had a brown stone. It's actually one I got. It's a pendant I got from the Real Love Boutique. I would pair this together because it's like a bit of it's basically a reworked fork. Pretty fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But yeah, that's a really fun way to pair these colors together. Torta also works. A bit dark, but I think it does showcase all the shadows in the piece. I find Torta to be very versatile, honestly. And then black is kind of, I think, a no-brainer. Olive, I think, would work too. Let's show the olive as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the olive is really nice.
Yeah.
The olive with the ritzy is really nice. Yeah. What are the ladies saying?
Priya says the red with the brown is awesome. And Mozzarella says the viscosha is so nice with that earlier.
I agree.
Mm-hmm.
Viscosha is so nice.
Mm-hmm.
It's a really great color. I feel like if you're looking for like a tan basic that has the right amount of warms and stuff in it, it's a really good idea. Yeah, and it's great. Very comfortable.
Mozzarella said, looking at the details on that cardi online, love the big fabric patch.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, there is a big fabric patch. So if you're wondering, if you're not familiar with the Wabi Sabi collection, why there are fabric patches, sometimes with certain flaws, we decide to patch them so that I think it's. This piece, this patch, the big patching is right here. It's a bit of a sparkle patching. And then that other piece. Ooh, that's pretty. Okay, we're getting distracted. But if there's a fabric patch, it basically means that, you know, there's a flaw in there that we felt like we had to patch because otherwise it would take away from the long lastingness of the piece. That's not proper English. But yeah, that's why we have them there.
Mozzarella says, my friends really like finding all the hidden details on my pieces. They don't know how they cover flaws.
Honestly, it's a really fun game of like, what's that game where you basically have like a bunch of, I remember from when I was younger, like you had a bunch of like little pictures. It was like a bunch.
Oh, was it I Spy?
I Spy, yeah.
Yeah.
There was I Spy when I was a kid. I'm sure there's like, it's called like Picturama or something like that, where it's similar, where it's just a bunch of images and then you have to look for what it is that you've been asked to look for.
Mm-hmm.
But maybe our Wabi Sabi pieces are your Picturama or I Spy.
Mm-hmm. But it's nice because then you'll slowly over time see new things that you never saw before and pieces you've owned for months.
Exactly. No, that's so true. So I wanted to see how this pairing looked with this. Because I don't think we have a burgundy ritzy, which is a shame. I don't even think Bryn Walker carries a burgundy ritzy. Otherwise, I feel like Priya would have gotten it. But it's a nice pop.
That looks fabulous. That one looks so good.
Another thing I generally do is I'll just add like a tie, just like this. I kind of do try to make the tie more like this so it's flatter on the body. And then I'll usually tie those up. But yeah, it's really sweet.
That looks really nice with the tie. I actually prefer it that way.
Yeah, thank you. There is also the Wendy collar hack. So Wendy had this hack where she took the ends, and I showed this during our sneak peek live, created a knot, and then she puts it over her head. And so it creates a shorter cardi. But what I wanted to do was actually stop the holes from developing, because as you wear the piece and you walk around, then oh my God, what's happening to your cardigan, right? So what I did is I ended up taking these holes, taking the ends like this, taking it inside out, and just basically creating a tie, just like that.
Wendy said, the honor of my life to have a hack named after me.
Aw,
Heart.
of course, Wendy.
And Mozzarella said, does that cardigan look more blue or purple across the front? Online it looks deep blue, but I don't see that on camera.
That's a good question. I wouldn't necessarily say that it's... Okay, let's take a look. Let's take a look, friends. So I think it might look really blue online because of the lighting. I wouldn't actually say, I don't know how it's looking over the camera, but it's faded. It's a faded blue. It's definitely a navy, but it's got a lot of gray in it. So it is more faded, but it's got a very purple tone to it. I think even the purple, like the aubergine ritzy with this would work really well. We could even try it with the aubergine set, but hopefully that helps.
Almost like the night sky.
It is like the night sky with some light on it, but it is a really nice color. Also, keep in mind that with crepe fabrics, some colors might appear more faded than they mean to appear because of the nature of the silk. I find with georgettes, the colors can be quite vivid, especially based on what you pair under the georgettes. And obviously with certain crepes, like they're so vivid, but colors like this that might appear more faded in person and look brighter in pictures have also a tone to them because of the texture of the fabric. So that's something to consider as well. And this is also a very, very soft silk. So just some things to keep in mind as well.
Mozzarella loves how it looks with the burgundy.
Thank you. Yeah, I really like it with the burgundy. I'm trying to think. Maybe...
And did we get the code for this one?
No, I can share the code right now. I'm just trying to create this last tie. Darn. Okay. So what I also did with the Wendy hack is I tied it in the back as well. It's not being very nice to me right now, and I also think it's because of the georgette that it's doing that. But once you tie it in the back as well, you get basically a piece like this where there's no holes in the top and it's got a lot of nice ruching. And then you also can take the front panels. That's what I did last time. And I just created a little tie. So it's kind of like more of a show now, which is super cute. And honestly, sometimes I like that because then I can show off my pants, or I have really wide leg pants that I find with longer tops, like I'm not sure if that's the look I'm going for or not. So this is a bit more proportional to my shape. This is PRC 5967. PRC 5967. It's like bingo, but it's the codes. Okay. All right. I also wanted to try this out with, I wanted to try that with the purple. We have a baby doll that I pulled. It's so sweet. So I'm going to pull the purple out soon. But oh my God, this is perfect. It's perfect. And I wanted to see how it looked with the red ritzy underneath because it's such a great pop. Ooh. That's great.
That's a perfect color match.
So this is a short, it's a tunic length caftan, I believe. Yep. And it's PRG 5628. I'm not going to do that every time, I promise. But yeah, it's a really great short caftan. I also really like the short caftans, but I'll come in closer to show you the colors. So you have that darker teal. Then you have that lighter pink. I wouldn't say it's a rose necessarily. It's darker than that. I would say it's more of a, it is more pastel, but it's like a pastel of the burgundy. Like if you added like tons of white in it and no black. Then you have the yearling. And then you have, it's a black. This is a black. But it might not look like a black. You could definitely wear this with navy, and I think it'd look really good. You can also wear it with yearling. Yes. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And maybe I'll put on the yearling just so that you guys have an idea of what it looks like. I have to change pants anyway, so.
Jackie says the burgundy is a perfect combo.
It's a perfect combo.
And Allison also says stunning. This one's getting a lot of likes.
A lot of likes. And I think it just needs like a necklace, a necklace. This is the wrong kind of blue. If you have a teal necklace, I think it would work better. But I do think it's the closest thing we have, and I think it would still work because of the contrast. But yeah, this is really cute actually. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
It's great. My ring is falling off. Here, I'll put my shoes on. I wore like obviously boots because it's just not necessarily winter, but it's close enough. But that's so cute. This is a cruise outfit. I'm giving cruise. I'm exuding cruise. Minus the shorts and the tank top underneath, the already layers I'm wearing. This is really comfortable. And then I'll just do a little spin.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Let's see. Maybe I won't take off the burgundy just yet if the ladies are losing their minds. Okay.
And Nancy says, lovely.
Thank you. Thank you very much. There was another set I thought would work really well with the burgundy. It's a side slit top that I hadn't really seen before, that I thought was so adorable.
Jackie says you have to buy it. The combo.
I have to buy it?
Yeah.
I honestly might not because I just don't have the burgundy pants. And I don't want to talk about my holds downstairs, guys, but it's getting there. I have been buying a lot because, this is a very interesting set. But I have been buying a lot. I recently bought this gray fabric. It comes in a high-low. The flowers are on the front, and it's like a gray and black piece. I don't have anything from Sorry Not Sorry that's that kind of tone. So I saw it when we were getting the shipment ready, and I just went, okay, I guess I'm buying this. So that was one of my shipment pieces. This also works really well too.
Mm-hmm.
So this is a crepe side slit top. Or is it Georgette? I think it might be Georgette actually. It's a very thick Georgette. Like it feels like a crepe. It's got a very interesting like woven texture. I wouldn't say it's necessarily hard, but it's very smooth and soft actually. But it's a kind of silk that we don't get very often. I'll come up closer. It's got a great pattern. Actually, it's very funky.
Mm-hmm.
It's got the navy. It's got the burgundy with the lighter pink. It's got that kind of tanny sand color. I think sand would look really good with this piece.
Mm-hmm.
And this is ERC. Oh, it's a C. 6240. Let's see how it looks with the sand. Oh, it's nice with the sand.
Oh, yeah.
Nice and light.
Mm-hmm.
And then I actually think it might look better with the discussion.
Priya said, bye, guys. Gotta go. Thanks, ladies, for taking over.
Of course. Bye, Priya.
Bye-bye.
You'll see Priya next Friday. This is really nice together as well. I think I actually prefer it with the discussion because of the warmer tones. So, yeah. That's how it's done. I do really like these two together. And with these side slit tops, you can even like tie these two together, but it's just really nice having the slit on the side. You can access your pockets really easily, which is really nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, very casual, great casual look. So it's pretty awesome.
The burgundy pants are killing it today. They are looking good with everything.
I know,
Mm-hmm.
right? I am really liking the burgundy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it's very comfortable. Like very, very comfortable. I could take a nap and then wake up and do another live. But I should, but I could. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Okay. Alright. Alright. Very good. We're very real here, people. We show the honest experience.
Yes.
Sorry. I'm wondering.
Priya says, hey, ladies, let everyone know that we are picking saris on Tuesday. Digital prints, including pieces by, I don't know that name.
By
Satya?
Anshul. Oh, yeah.
Huh?
Is it A-N-A-A?
It's S-A-T-Y-A.
Say it again?
S-A-T-Y-A.
Satya Paul?
Mm-hmm.
Specifically Satya Paul?
Yeah. That's the only name that was mentioned.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, Priya. Wait, say that message again. Sorry.
Pardon?
Could you say the message again?
Hey, ladies, let everybody know that we are picking saris on Tuesday.
Okay.
Digital prints, including pieces by Satya Paul.
Oh, okay. I see. So the digital prints include fabrics from Satya Paul that Anshul has probably found. found. So Satyapal, if you don't know, if we haven't talked about it enough, is a Indian designer that makes really beautiful pieces. I have yet to see Sabyasachi. Sabyasachi is another big name, like a really big name these days in India, and I don't think their pieces have come through just yet. In the cycle of fashion, we get a lot of Nirmalas, as you know. You might have seen that brand tag pretty often. I don't know if I love these two together. I don't think they're an exact match. I thought they would work more, but they are nice. Maybe without this crooked fruit. Hold on. Yeah, that's better.
Mm-hmm.
I think if there was a white top underneath, it would be better. Like a lighter top, or even the sand would work really well.
Mm-hmm. What about the orange pants? Are they too light for this piece?
The Zaffarino.
Or the sage as well.
The para.
Or the sage in is it the Landon pants?
Sage.
The darker green.
Oh, the olive.
The olive.
Yes.
The olive.
You could definitely try
I'm getting used to all the names.
No, that's okay. The olive, I think, would be a yes. This is kind of fun.
Mm-hmm.
I might have to put these on. I haven't really had a chance to wear the orange pants, and I'm using this as an opportunity to window shop, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that works. That's a good pairing.
Mm-hmm.
And then also, I wanted to see, since you said green, I also wanted to see if the para would work. The para would be, whoa! I kind of love it.
That looks like a really good spring outfit.
Yeah, it's very spring. It brightens a darker piece like this. I wouldn't say they're like tonally friends, but they do work together.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
We have a request for whenever you are ready for the next piece. We have a request to see one of the caftans. There is an orange one with gray sleeves online. Would love to see what that pairs with.
Orange one with gray sleeves. Oh. This one.
Fancy. Oh, the orange.
The Zaffarino would go really well with these. Okay. I'm going to put the Zaffarino on.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just do some hanging real quick. You guys get to watch me hang. Hanging is an essential part of Sorry Not Sorry and the experience of being at this store.
Mozzarella says, I love the orange with a big, great smile.
Oh, I can tell that you love the orange, Amy. Okay. I am also experiencing the symptom of Priya not having enough hangers. That's so crazy. I never thought I would experience that, but when you're on the other side, it changes things. Okay.
Do you need more?
It's okay. We'll figure it out after.
Okay.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, so once again, the tag just stabbed me a little. We're okay. We're fine. Oh my freaking god. Okay, I gotta take all these layers off, guys. Oh my god. Very hot. Okay. This is pre-menopause too, and I'm still sweating it up. Okay, so Zaffarino. If you remember from our winter linen collection, we had aperitivo, which is more of a pepper orange, I believe. This is like a Sunny D, not even Sunny D kind of orange. It's like the label of Sunny D.
Mm-hmm.
What is it? It's more like Orange Julius, I guess. It's giving Orange Julius.
Oh my gosh.
What's a good way of describing this kind of orange? Like, what's a thing that exists in the world that's this orange?
Oh, I don't know if it's like exactly a specific thing, but I would say like the best orange you've ever eaten.
Yes. Well, like, you know those giant clementines? Like, Special Friend's mom gave me these literally giant oranges from Costco, and they look like that color exactly.
Yeah.
I didn't bring them. Go ahead. It also looks like Irene's water bottle. So we're going to call it Irene's water bottle orange.
Okay.
That's the description.
Claire said a tangerine.
Yes, a tangerine. That's probably what it is. They're massive tangerines, the size of like half of my head, basically. And she was like, did you want 4 of these? And I'm like, sure. But they're pretty fun. They taste really good. So
Yeah, we got a bunch of suggestions. Crayola citrus orange crayon.
Crayola
carrot.
orange. Yeah.
Mhm.
That's a good one.
Oh yes, that's perfect. That looks awesome.
It's a really fun look.
Mm-hmm.
I will say it's not an exact orange. And the reason why I don't say it's exact orange is because from a distance, if you walk away, you'll notice that you see the darker color more, which is the outside of the pattern. But this inside of the pattern is a perfect match to Zaffarino, just right here.
Mm-hmm.
So it's got a really cool kind of mathematic pattern to the front, and then it's got that traditional flower pattern to the back and the side. It's very close to that lipstick color, if not a bit pinker. Can they see the lipstick as pants?
They can, yes.
Okay, excellent. And then you've got black. Yeah, this is a black.
Double check.
Hold on. This is a black, just right here. And then you've got that biscotcha kind of sandy color.
The patch looks really nice front and center too. That looks really pretty.
Right? It adds something to the piece especially.
Mm-hmm.
And then you could even do like a French tuck. Oh. You could tuck it in just like this.
Mm-hmm.
Very cool casual piece.
I can't believe this hasn't sold. This one is absolutely gorgeous. I love how vibrant, like I really like vibrant pieces. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, me too. I find that especially with the warmer seasons coming, it's just really nice to walk down the street and not see somebody in a white. I'm gonna be really awful here, but every time I go to Toronto in the financial district, and I can talk about this because they're all my age, I just see like I went to this bar with my best friend, obviously like right beside like one of the banks, so I knew what to expect. Every woman in that bar, every single one, it was like a packed bar, guys. White linen Aritzia button-up top, open with a black tank top. And then these like kind of fitted but kind of loose, like who knows if they're linen or cotton kind of pants or jeans, mom jeans, or jeans with the rips in them. Every single person, not an inch of jewelry, maybe like a single like thin like non-existent necklace.
No.
And I was looking around and I was like, where am I? Did I like, was there like a dress code to this bar that I was not made aware of?
Mm-hmm.
And all the guys were wearing like black fitted tops with like the tight, do you know what I mean? Like financial bros, they wear like those tight pants and they have the tops and they have the hair like this.
The gel.
Yeah. So that's all I saw. And then me and my best friend is very artsy. We're walking in, like we're from the West, like she used to work in the West End. So we're walking in like these West End people kind of like looking, and we're looking around like we're like lost in the wilderness and everybody's looking at us like, oh, they don't belong here. So what I'm trying to say is that this is, if you wear stuff like this in the summer, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I appreciate it.
This is something that would turn heads.
Oh, 100%.
And Claire says boring.
Boring.
And Mozzarella asked, if you're not a bright pants person, what could you pair them with?
Good question.
Mm-hmm.
I would honestly pair it with either gray. It's not I'm just gonna come closer so you guys can see, but it's not like a gable, like that light gray.
Mm-hmm.
It's more of a browny gray. So I think actually, just bear with my experiment here, but I think torta would still look really good.
Yeah, I agree. Mm-hmm.
So if you're somebody who's not a bright pants person, that would be the way to go. I also am a bit averse to certain bright pants because certain fabrics you can see more of, or you can see more of the creasing in brighter colors. So it depends on the kind of pant for me. With the Bird & Walker, I feel like I can wear the brights, but yeah, I would, if I was somebody who wanted to wear a darker pant, I would go for the torta. The olive would also be really nice because this kind of does have a very olive tone to it, so it would work.
Rebecca said in reply to your story, you were butterflies in a room of moths. And I think that's so cute.
So true.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Claire says, Rebecca, you are so poetic.
I agree, Rebecca. That is very poetic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's interesting. Like, I sometimes think, I guess, that like people in my generation have seen, I feel like maybe all of you guys feel like this. It's like probably a generational, like, oh yeah, we felt like this when we were younger. And then when you're older, this is the journey you have to go on. But I feel like a lot of people my age have a lot more awareness of things like, mental health and social issues, and, how that can reflect the way that you live your life and make certain decisions. And, you still forget how important it is to surround yourself with people who also believe that it is valuable to know those things. Because if you're around usually like your family who, is of a certain background, and they choose not to, pay attention to those things, or they do only for their benefit, or, they come from a very privileged background. And that's, generally what I find with a lot of the finance people. Or it's more that they're trying to make themselves appear that way. That's something I've noticed as well. You forget that life is about the journey. It's not about the image that you put for yourself here and now.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it's hard to see people my age, and people I really care about who are my age, go through this whole facade of like, I have to be this way because this is the way to do it. And I'm like, are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
I can show you 10 different things right now that we've seen on the internet that are not true. But I think that never changes with each generation, right? So
I could not have put that better. That was perfect. Absolutely.
But yeah, it's like you see it and you're like, that makes sense, but you also feel sad, but you also know that everyone is on their journey.
Mm-hmm.
Journey.
Mozzarella says, if it makes you feel better, when I was your age, there was a standard going out outfit. 2 skinny camis with lace bottoms, a denim skirt, and a blazer. Maybe a big belt.
That still exists.
Mm-hmm.
That's actually cuter than what the going out outfit is today.
I think the going out outfit that I'm familiar with is like a statement top, which is usually just like a black tank top with some kind of sparkle on it and jeans. And then that's what I see a lot.
What, you're Gen Z too, right?
I am, yes.
Yeah, I'm also Gen Z, but I'm older Gen Z. So I'm like the earlier part of Gen Z, and she's in the more middle to later part.
Mhm.
And our going out top when I was like 19 at the club, I still am at the club, but for different reasons, for work now. But when I was younger, it was a black fitted top, like what you see at like H&M or like Sirens, Sirens, like that store that just sells like the club tops, and then like really fitted pants, like really fitted, either not black pants, like they could be black skinny jeans, but they could be like light brown, whatever makes your butt look good. And then like if the girls were feeling bold, or like my best friend at the time, she was super short, like she was like literally this tall, so she would wear like a small heel. It's like white sneakers generally that I would wear, like that's kind of the look. And then you do your makeup. You wouldn't do a lot of makeup because you're wearing more of a casual look, but that is literally what you wore to like every single club when you were in college and undergrad. So
Heather says, I'm from the 80s, blazer with shoulder pads, jeans, and short cowboy boots. I love shoulder pads.
Cute.
Yes.
Yeah, so my special friend's mom used to work at Nuts and Bolts in Toronto when she was in her 20s. And she was very much in the punk, like more punk scene. Like she was in the underground scene. So she talked a lot about like the kind of outfits people would wear. And like, she told me about this Jean-Paul Gaultier top that she had. It was like a jacket that was fitted like this. And she was like in love with it. It had high shoulders. It was so beautiful. But she ended up giving it away a couple of years ago for free without realizing the value of the piece. And so now she's been looking to buy it ever since.
Oh, no.
But I think it retails for like $500, but at the time she got it for like not even $100.
Wow.
So yeah. So
that's awesome.
But yeah, it's really fun. It's nice to, it's like nice, but also not nice to see that nothing's changed. So
yeah.
I also really like how I tied this top. So what I did is I kind of did the Ellen hack, but instead I took the side here and I just made a little knot here to create some ruching because I actually really like how straight it is just over here. That's super cute. Very summery. I like it. I like it. And this is a versatile vest I've shown before. So this is PRG 5443.
PRG 5443.
Oh,
okay.
Speaking of the stuff I've shown, so just to let you guys know, we are going to be getting more side slip tops in the next shipment. And we're going to be getting dusters, I believe. Yeah, dusters. Because I think we got jackets this shipment. There was one other. There's two other. I know there's baby dolls. I feel like that's the next one that I remember seeing. And then there's one more that I forget. I had written it on a paper and then I forgot the paper. Okay. I really liked this look. I had put it on a mannequin a while ago, but didn't sell, even though it was with the Zeffirino pants. So this is a waterfall top. So the waterfall top is great, especially because it has the slits on the side. It creates a really great waterfall effect as it comes downwards like this. I don't have to explain it to you guys, you already know. But this one is PRG 5823. You can wear it with this side to the front, but I honestly think I'm going to turn it around because I feel like there is a panel that I'm not seeing. Yes, that's the panel. So it's got these massive deconstructed sort of roses in the front with black and white on the side. So this is a black. And then it's got like a mustard, like a more muted mustard. You've got, it's like a burgundy.
It's like ketchup and mustard.
Yeah, it is like ketchup and mustard. Yeah. Fashionable ketchup and mustard.
Yes.
And then it's got black as well. So again, very nice piece. I just love how the waterfall looks with the Burn Walker Casbah because of the way it falls here. And then it creates that shape with the wide, like here, like it's really nice.
I also like it worn that way because I like the little trail that you have of the orange flowers at the bottom at the back.
Thank
I think
you.
that's really
Oh
cute.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even notice that. Hold on.
Yeah, because there's one on either side.
Very cute. Good eye, Irene. Very nice.
Before you move on to the next piece, Judy's wondering if you could show how you tied the versatile vest again.
Yes, I can definitely do that. That's fine. You can always tuck in the ties you make as well. I also, in the past, have shown customers that if you wanted, I would maybe keep this tie, like this part open, but I would take the two ends just like this. And then just do a little tie. And then I do some finagling. And then,
Yes, that looks really nice.
very cute. And then it's like a shorter top in the front. Still cover your bum for the most part in the back. So all the goods are covered. Okay, let's do the vest again. I'll do it with a different vest. And then maybe I will switch out my pants as well.
Speaking about the previous pairing with the orange pants and the other orange versatile vest, Rebecca says the versatile vest is perfect with the orange pants, and Clara says love those together.
Okay, then maybe I will do these. We'll just do that really quickly. So what I did is, okay, maybe I need to start with a pre-lesson to the lesson. Oof, so many layers, guys. Okay, so versatile vest, as we know, two holes for the armholes. Then you have a long side and a short side. So what you want to do is you want to take the short side and you want to put that on the top here. You want the long side at the bottom. So, oh, nope. Okay. So then I just evened it out just like this. And what I did is instead of bunching them together, I actually just kind of kept them open like this. And then from there, I kind of was thinking to myself, like, okay, it's the Ellen hack. And what I love about the Ellen hack is I took, like what Ellen's hack says, is you take one side and you either tuck it in, tie it in, or you pin it. But that's what I did. I just took one side. I tucked it into my tank top that I have. Then I took this end, and my waist is here, but I usually define my tops at the end here. So I was like, okay, what if I tied that there? So I found some fabric that was kind of just right underneath the end of my armhole, just right here. Maybe I'll do that. You kind of have to figure out the right spot because you don't want it to push away from this side, but you also don't want it to mess up the armholeness of the armhole. And then kind of want to, at a certain point, you have to just accept that you just got to say screw it and figure out if that's the right way to do it. But what I did is I just basically created a knot here.
I like adding as many folds to the piece as possible because I just like how it lays, you know?
I agree. It does
Mhm.
lay really nicely. And that's very true to the original fabric, right? To the sari. That's how people wear saris, is they just, add folds and ties and pleating and that sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And probably, Irene, what you don't know is that because I'm not Indian, I actually wear saris differently than how most people wear Indian saris. Because Sri Lankan people wear saris in a specific way that is traditional to where we're from.
I did not know
yes.
that.
And actually there are many different ways regionally on how to wear saris too. So it's really cool. You don't have to really know, but you can really play around with even some of the traditional ways that people style it.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's basically what I did. I hope that was a good tutorial. It probably wasn't, but
no, I think I honestly really like it the second time. Like
Thank
it
you.
just gets better. Yeah.
Gets better and better and better. But yeah, so this is what you basically are going for. I kind of like how it creates that shape just right here, but it also creates an elongation as well, and it kind of widens here, which is basically the look I feel like I go for with these styles. So it's like you're doing the Ellen hack without tying it fully around like this. So that's what Ellen does, right? Is that you could probably tie this, and then you could also, if you wanted to make it even more fitted to the body.
Oh, nice.
So you have these like two ties basically. I would do this for a dress, like a fitted dress, like a fitted long dress. I would do this with a vest because that would be a super cute look, and it would add maybe some coverage here that you were looking for, because I know with fitted dresses they can show off more than you would like. But
Shefali says, or Jane says, Shefali, that looks fabulous on you. I think you need that outfit.
Oh my god, I need all of these outfits.
I know.
Please donate to the Shefali Foundation so she may buy Sorry Not Sorry.
Oh my gosh.
Thank you so much. I feel like, honestly, once I graduate, I'll be able to afford a lot more. It's just a lot of my money gets tied up in education.
Mm-hmm.
Education not covered by OSAP. Because I'm a master's student, right? So it doesn't get covered. But yeah. Okay, I'm trying to see if there's like one final piece that works.
Mozzarella said, do you have more necklaces for sale, Shefali?
I actually do not. I am kind of on a necklace jewelry hiatus right now. I think it's a common thing that artists go through, if you know what I mean. Like, I actually DJ'd for a bit, and then I stopped for a couple of weeks, like quite a few weeks, and then I had a gig coming up, and then I just basically picked it up after like the day of. I practiced maybe for 30 minutes before I had the show, and then I drove here to set up the live, and then I walked to the show because it was just down the street, and then I have a couple more shows coming up, but I have that, and then I also am sewing more after not sewing for over a year, and then over 6 months after. And so jewelry making has been put on the back burner, even though I did do some reworking for a customer. That was for a styling thing I did. So I will get back into it, but for right now, it's going to be a no. I will also be having some of my stuff available at the Mooncraft Market here in Hamilton. It's a local market, and it's just to sell stuff that I've had at the store that hasn't been selling, just to show it to a new audience. But after that point, I'm basically thinking of coming out with more of a collection. I've been collecting really nice stones. I've also tried to improve the quality of the pieces that I get. So if people give me like thrown out beads and whatnot, I do try to make sure that it is like glass or it's, a proper stone, just because I want it to be better for you guys. So things are happening, but no, I won't be having anything released these days. Unless you want something specific, then just let me know. That was a very long-winded answer, but
gives every detail they need to know.
Yes, every detail they did need to know. So I've just worn a kimono sleeve jacket using the Dame Judy hack, where I've just worn it upside down and created a little tie, basically. And then come on. Very cute. And then I actually really love it with the pants. I think it's really sweet. So this top has that really nice, it's more of a teal and a sky blue, like an aqua, with that zaffarino orange that's more of a reddier orange. And then you have I wouldn't say this is a mustard. I think it's got more of that canary yellow. It's greener than mustard or ochre is generally. And then you also have that light green as well. And this is more of like it's like a darker lime, would you believe? So very summery piece. I feel like with the sand, it would do really well. Yeah. Oh my God. That's so nice together.
Nancy loves it.
Thank you. Thank you, Nancy. But yeah, so I would definitely say this goes well with the Zaffarino. That's a no-brainer. Goes well with the sand. If you're looking for, that coastal grandma pairing. I guess that's what we're calling it now, coastal grandma pairing. Sorry, not sorry. It does go with the Viscoscia, but I think the sand is actually the right tone this time around. It's the other way around. It's not the Viscoscia, it's the sand. And then I know that Irene pulled, this is the only white pant that we have that's Brim Walker. It's an old style that we used to carry. We don't anymore. But if you had white linen at home, this would be fabulous. Fabulous with white linen. Did I say it was going to be fabulous with linen? With white linen? It's fabulous with white linen. But yeah, very cute piece. You could also take the ends just like this. Don't think about it too much. Just make the ties and then create separate ties like this, kind of bringing in the lapels as well so that you don't have a lot of that loose fabric. But that also adds some weight. You can wear it as an open cardigan. You can do some more swirling. So yeah, very cute as well. Would look really nice with a longer necklace. I think I'm gonna bring back that elephant necklace. I really liked the weight of it. They're not like super heavy, but they do have more of a weight to them than, say for example, the Suzy Blue necklaces. And I think what I really like about it is the contrast in texture. Like I'm wearing a lot of natural fibers, and I love how shiny and like it's just there, it's just here. I can't help but look at it. And I kind of love where it falls. Like it falls right in the center here. And I find that especially for somebody like me who has a shorter torso, I can start to look very wide in this area. And that's why you'll find even like personally, I do wear a lot of layers in this area if I am wearing a longer top, right? So I find that this kind of does the job for me. So very sweet. If I was going on a cruise, I would wear that. Okay. So, what's the time, my good friend?
I was just about to say we are looking at 9:27.
Okay, cool. We're not doing too bad. We're not doing too bad. So I actually wanted to do kind of more of a does it, doesn't it? Because I do see some black and white pairings together. So hold on. Let me just. Oh my gosh. Do you mind doing me a favor? Do you mind going downstairs and seeing if the black tencel is downstairs in a size medium? Yeah. Or even a large. I'm totally cool with a large as well. Okay. I'm super chill about a large, guys. Okay, so very quickly, if you guys wanted me to still wear the purple, oh yeah. Purple it is. I'll wear the black in a second. The black tencel is a new color that I haven't really seen. I looked at it downstairs when I was pulling it for a customer and I loved it. So it's definitely one I'm considering buying, but it's really hard to keep stock of the the landed pants. Like I keep saying tencel, but I mean the landed pants. We're having a pretty hard time keeping the pant because it is like really well loved. So we're trying to keep the sizes. It's just difficult because Blue Sky is also selling out on them. This is really sweet. So this is PRC 6245. It's another Wabi Sabi waterfall top. I hadn't really seen this one, and I think it's so sweet. It's so springy. I absolutely love it. So this side has that kind of teal blue border. The other side doesn't, but it's got that blue. You've got the light pinks. You've got that more rosy persimmon kind of colors. Actually, it's more of a watermelon, I would say. Then you have these purple tones, and they're not like a very vivid purple because it has a lot of white in the background, but it's a beautiful, almost like painted design. And I think it goes really well with the purple. One of my favorite colors, I know some of the girls' favorite color combos, is to do green and purple. So if you had the, oh my God, gorgeous. If you had the pair of pants at home, yeah, this is a no freaking brainer. So nice. I feel like it makes the green pop so well. Whereas this is, it's not that it's more muted, but it is more tonal. And then it's like the entire shape, like the entire flower and leaf all pops. Whereas with this one, like all you see is the green. All you see is the green. So.
I was only able to find the denim ones.
Only the denim ones?
Yeah. Okay.
Don't have to worry about it. I feel like this mannequin, this lady, she has the pants that I'm looking for. Mm-hmm. But it's okay. Okay. So, what else was I going to show? I was going to do something and I completely forgot. Oh, yes. I wanted to show how it might have looked with the orange because I thought maybe the orange would work. And it does because this has more of that orange tone, so it does work really well. And then we also have the rose pant. That's really sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's adorable. Great pop.
That's also a really good spring outfit. These are all looking really nice for spring.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
And it feels like spring is coming because it's been pretty warm the past couple days. Mm-hmm. But you know, I was told by all the ladies in my life that there's going to be a storm tonight, so feeling pretty sad.
What is the code on that one?
So this one is PRC6245. PRC6245. Oh, this is what I wanted to show with the purple. I don't know how this baby doll hasn't sold. Like, I literally don't understand. It is so pretty. It's sheer, which I can understand might be a setback. But, you know, if you're looking for a really nice piece to throw over basics you have at home and you like a flowier look, then what are you doing? This is the piece for you. Yeah. What are you doing? But this is a baby doll. So the baby dolls are also going to get restocked in the shipment that is going to be released on the 23rd of March, I believe. Don't quote me. I believe it's the 23rd. It could be the 27th, but I think it is the 23rd. And I have already been seeing some of the fabrics that the baby dolls are made out of, and oh my God, they're so nice. So if you're a baby doll fan, get ready. I don't think you'll be ready. It's like every single time we get them, I just get more and more amazed by what we can turn into a baby doll. You can also watch us pick some fabrics that are going to be baby dolls in the last picking saris. Very sweet piece. I absolutely love the mustard and the purple in the back. And I love this kind of pattern where it like whooshes out. And then in the front here, you have this great border of it's like a navy blue. It's like starlight, honestly. But this is kind of the colors in the piece at the bottom. And then the rest of it is a deep purple. Then you have, honestly, it's more of a yearling than it is a mustard. It's closer to my skin color than than a yellow, if you know what I mean, but it has a yellow in it. Then you have that sand color. You have a darker gray, like a taupe gray, honestly.
I love the purple and yellow combo, the complementary colors.
It's really nice. And somebody has to buy this.
Mozzarella said, are there many sheer baby dolls in the next shipment? They can pause.
I think it's a split. I'll be honest. I think that there might be slightly more opaque ones. I know that Priya does try to keep it pretty even. We've actually started now because, as you know, I'm in my master's of business, so I have been pushing Priya to work with numbers, and I don't think she's scared of numbers anymore. Yay! So we've actually been looking at the data of like within the past year, how many people are buying crepe versus sheer of each of the styles. And with the baby dolls, it's actually a pretty split number. It's like maybe even a few, like slightly few more that buy crepe, which is understandable. We get a lot of customers that are like, I just want to throw something on. I don't want to think about what's underneath. I just want to throw it on. Maybe I have underwear on. Maybe I don't have underwear on. That's for you to figure out. But I just want to throw it on. So it makes sense why we sell more of the crepe baby dolls, but it is honestly pretty split. And so I think we try to keep that number. Another long-winded answer for you, friends. But yeah, it's really great with my shoes. So I kept these shoes in the store like last summer, and then Priya started using them in the lives, and I was like, honestly, go for it. But they're fun. They're by Lynn Trevale. It's a Montreal company. So I really like it together with this piece. I think it's so fun. You can also take a chain magnet, and you can do the Jane hack. If you wanted to create more of like a top style. I honestly love, like, this is a very chic way of wearing the baby doll without even realizing it's the baby doll. Like, I think it's such a Kalyana look, honestly. And if you know what Kalyana is, then you know that Priya loves that brand. And I think she was actually inspired by a Kalyana style for the baby doll. So yeah, it's a beautiful piece, and there's a lot you can do with it. I know that even for a recent story, she had done a sculptural tunic dress and kind of, you know, tried to add little things like this and the scarf accessories to add some pinning to it, which is something that Mira and I have been doing for years with the styles, especially if you remember when I used to do the fashion shows, we used to have that almost like barmaid look. So it's kind of nice to see it kind of been worked at, and now it's been fully realized in a way. So yeah, it's fun. It's a very full circle moment sometimes.
And what code do we have on her?
Yes, madam. I have PRG 5906.
5906.
And I did not put up my fingers this time. But yeah, really great piece. I love it. I love these big Buta paisleys. It's like a paisley in a paisley. It's paisleyception, like right here in the middle. It's like looking into an organism, but it's just more paisleys.
Allison loves this look, and we have a comment. OMG, that ring on your index finger.
Oh, thank you. I'll do a little show and tell, but I have to find the right outfit to do a show and tell in. So, 1 sec. Okay.
This is so much fun. This is literally just playing dress up, and it's a job, and this is amazing.
It is indeed.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm doing an honorable mention. I told Priya that I was going to do a couple honorable mentions. So I put this in the collection because I was looking at the racks while I was setting up with Irene, and I literally like went, oh my God, there's new stuff on the rack. I have to see. And then I saw this piece, and like the first thing I thought of was Totally Spies, which
yes. I was thinking Polly Pocket.
Oh yeah, and Polly Pocket, but like I was obsessed with Totally Spies, which is like a kid's cartoon about like these girl spies who love to shop and like be girls that lived in Malibu. It was great. I mean, I feel like it's made up a lot of my personality, which makes sense. And they had like another show, Martin Mysteries, that I used to watch all the time. And they did they were in the same universe, if you know what I mean. So it was pretty fun. But yeah, this is a kimono sleeve top. It is not a Wabi Sabi piece. It is a full price piece. This is a part of my honorable mentions. And I think it looks so pretty with the purple. It's got... It's a very cool pattern. It looks like it's been drawn on, which I think adds to the playfulness of it. So it's got this like this is all like, it looks like little cells. It's so cool. And then you have like these circles. You have these almost hand-drawn effective flowers with the mandala design. Then you have these more, this is like a Zaffarino orange, I think, just running down here. But it looks so nice with the purple. It's got magenta. It's got a lighter pink. It's like a mauvey color. Yeah, it's great. Like you could pair this with the rose. Never mind. Maybe you couldn't pair it with the rose, but you could definitely pair it with the orange.
Oh yeah. Yes.
But yes, let's show off this piece. So this is. Can they see?
That's perfect right
Okay.
there.
So this is a ring that I got from the Real Love Boutique. Showtime, show and tell. She told me it was a real stone. I would tend to believe Lex because I don't think she'd lie to me, but I think it's been dyed. Like they dye a lot of stones and agates. My special friend had a friend who used to work with a lot of real stone and also kind of do what Rachel does, wrap them into necklaces. And so he told me that there is a lot of this like natural stone that if it doesn't have the right vivid tone to it, they'll dye them. So you'll find a lot of agates that like you look at them and you're like, that should not be that blue or that green or that pink. And they're like heavily blue, green, or pink. It's because they've been dyed. So yeah.
We have a comment from our special guest, Mira. LMAO, chef, can I use the ground chicken in the fridge?
Oh, like for dinner?
Yeah.
Like the cooked one? Yeah, dude. I found out today, Mira, that so Mira and I, we got Good Foods from Priya. And so we were making the Good Foods. And it was like these banh mi tacos. And they're honestly pretty good. I made some for myself. Mira had some. She loved them. And then this morning when I was making breakfast, I'm a big fan of tuna. I'm like a cat. I freaking love tuna. Like canned tuna. I make it in like it's something that my mom used to make. It was like tuna with mayo and some lime and then salt and pepper. And then I'd actually cut up a chili and put that in there because I like it with a bit of that pop of chili. But if you don't like chili, that's okay too. But what I had this morning was a locally made bagel that I toasted with cream cheese, everything bagel cream cheese. And then I put the rest of the tuna on top. And then that banh mi recipe had these rice vinegar mixed with cucumber and carrots. And it was like almost like a salad, like a fresh salad.
Mm-hmm.
So I threw that on top and then I was like eating it and I was like, oh my God, this is so good. But it needed capers.
Yeah. What's really good on cream cheese bagels is pickled red onion.
You're
good.
so right.
So
I had
good.
red onion on mine today as well.
Oh, really?
And that's what made me go, oh, it needs something like pickled. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like, I feel like I need to like become a Polish person and just pickle everything I own. Or like a Chinese person and pickle everything I own. But
Pickling is so easy. Making pickled red onions is so easy. Oh my God.
Irene was like, pickling is so easy. That's exactly what she did. But yeah, honestly, I think it has to happen. I have a friend that like, I once went into his fridge and I looked in and he was, because we were going to Montreal together and he was like, oh yeah. Like it was 7 a.m. He was like, yeah, just grab whatever you want. Like I'm just going to quickly pee and then we'll head out. And I'm like, okay, cool. So then I look in the fridge and it's just pickled red onions, pickled carrots, pickled this, and then it's like milk, and then it's like a bag of like a giant bag of apples. And I was like, do you eat like real food or is this like all you eat?
What are you making with these?
No, exactly. But he
told
told me that he used to do a lot of takeout because he had a very busy life, so that makes a lot of sense. But pickled food on takeout, I understand. It's good.
Carol says bagel, cream cheese, and red pepper jelly.
Ooh. Oh my God.
That sounds
Priya introduced me to red pepper jelly when I would hang out at her house. Like I'd have it with those really fancy, like they're like a dry, like almost pumpernickel kind of cracker. They come in the red box. They're like $12 for a box at Metro, but they're so good. That with some hell of a good dip and some chili infused oil and the red pepper jelly. So good.
Wow.
So sauces on sauces on sauces.
Yeah.
Okay, but yeah, this is my honorable mention with my ring. I'll maybe go through another honorable mention. Actually, no, I'll change my pants. I will change into the tencel pant because I actually never tried on the tencel pant. Or maybe I have. I don't remember audibly trying it on for you guys, so that means it never happened. So, okay, we're at that point. We're just gonna throw it there. So the tencel pant is this one.
Ooh.
Really soft. So tencel is actually wood chips that have been kind of refined. Not necessarily refined, but they've been processed into almost a denim material, which is pretty cool. So it's repurposing ground wood chips, which is really nice. So right off the bat, I think it's a really flattering cut. I just wouldn't personally wear pants that are this short. That's a personal preference, but I do think it is a very flattering pant. So great choice for the store. But I wanted to actually show it off with, there were a couple things that I really loved, like, wouldn't that be so cute? not the right kind of blue exactly, but it's still really adorable. But I wanted to show off this in my honorable mention. So I was walking by the high-low top. This is an Avatar piece as well. And this is PRC 6081. It's so soft. It's got like kind of those purple tones. You've got that literally a tinsel blue. You've got that sage green. And then in the front, whoop, that must have been fun to watch up close. You have like more of that leaf. It's honestly more of a chartreuse. I think that's the word I was looking for, is a chartreuse. It's a chartreuse with more of that denim blue. And then you have that really bold, like almost cerulean kind of blue. And then you have the lipstick. It looks so good with lipstick. But if you didn't have lipstick and you had denim, it would also look really good.
I think there's so much going on and it all works so well.
Right?
Yeah.
It's a crepe silk. It's so soft. It's unbelievably soft. Love it. I'm going to do one. You're going to do a two. And then you're going to do it on the other side. So this is a really fun way to shorten your high-low top piece. I love high-lows. My most recent purchase was a high-low. And I found that actually buying the lipstick pants made me wear more of my high-lows because I just happened to have high-lows that had red in them. And it was like the exact red that I was looking for. And so if you notice, now that I've tied it, I've actually created this like kind of loop in the back here, which I think works really well. And then if I wore my lipstick pants with it, I kind of think maybe I'd love my lipstick pants with it.
Wow. Yes.
Whoa! Oh my God!
Yes.
Yeah. This is such a nice pant. Like, I don't understand. I mean, I do, but like, yeah, it's really nice. It's kind of like the Grenache, but like you cannot feel FOMO because it's not just a once in a time opportunity. Hopefully they make it for a very long time and we always carry it. But if you are looking to buy a pair of pants and you are not averse to red, I can't tell you enough how much I love them. Okay. And then the other honorable mention I had two, but I had this one. It was a kimono sleeve jacket.
Ooh.
Really beautiful.
Yeah.
Another crepe silk, so soft. You have a sky blue, you have orange, or not really orange. That one's more like a yearling brown, and that's more like an ochre-y orange. Then you have more of that orange here. It's a very cool piece. It's one of those pieces that makes me think if you were a school teacher, you'd be like one of the most fashionable school teachers I've ever seen.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. We need all art teachers on this live.
Yes, we do. Well, did you know that Priya was a teacher for like 25 years?
Yes, which is awesome.
Yes, I know, right? Yeah, she was. It makes a lot of sense when you work with her. She'll explain things to you, and you're like, "Oh yeah, you were definitely a teacher."
Yeah, it's teacher energy.
Yeah,
which is
teacher energy.
such a good compliment. Yeah.
Right? But this is a really cool piece. So this piece has, if you're looking for something with emerald green in it, I think this is it.
Ooh.
It's really cool. I think with oregano, this would look incredible. But it has zaffarino. It has that ochre. It has... This is more of a peachier orange, honestly, but it looks more like a zaffarino there. And this one is quite a nice Georgette. It's PRC. Oh, it's a crepe. It's PRC 5914. I would say that maybe it is a crepe. It's a thin crepe, so it's not as thick. Like it's very smooth and it's soft, but it's not as thick as like something like this that is more buttery. So there is a bit of a difference, but I think it's still really nice.
Did I miss the code on that one?
Yes, so this one is PRC 5914.
Okay.
Maybe I didn't say it. I love it. It's so cool. And it's got this like paisley, the Buta pattern again on this side, and then that on that side, and then it's got this panel in the front. It's kind of got a Monday, Tuesday effect, but it's like the other way. I think this would look really nice with, well, let's see oregano. Oh, wow. Oh my God. earrings.
Mhm.
Very unusual. With a green accessory. Stripping her down. Like this.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
With green shoes. If you had green, if you had like emerald green shoe in like a leather, that would be awesome.
Carol says that has a lot of detail in the design, and Jackie says, I cannot believe you still have it.
I can't either, Jackie, and I agree. It's a very detailed design. So generally the way these are made is they're done in layers. Or a piece like this, I'll be honest, just from looking at the way the sari is done, there's a guy on Instagram, I'll see if I can send it to Priya so that she can share it on the page, or we can share it on the page, but generally what happens is that certain batiks are done where the fabric is chosen and like the yardage is chosen and then it's laid out. And it's laid out like a longer canvas, either on a table or it's kind of like stretched out. And then what the person will do is the artisans will do is that this is just like one guy though, he did batik for fun and now it's like his Instagram career, but like he will actually take that and draw out the design first, then he'll do the batik oiling and actually oil it, and then he'll sit there instead of like just what some batik people do is where they add the actual patterns or prints and then they just put it in dye and then throw it in and dye it and then wash out the oil and then do it again to color where the oil was not like was or initially. This guy instead will draw it all out with oil, then he'll actually go in. And this is probably how this was done as well. And he'll paint by hand every single section and layer upon layer upon layer afterwards. Once it's all done, once it's all oiled and it's all like all the painting is done, then he'll wash out all the oil. So that everywhere that he hasn't drawn or where the oil was, it's just like these single borders for the pieces. So I kind of have a feeling that this was very similarly done, probably not batik, but similarly, because if you can see, the lines are here, but the paints are here. So that's just my assumption based on looking at it.
Mozzarella says, I love the kimono sleeve tops with jeans. It's my favorite style right now, other than the cardigans. Long live wizard sleeves. I totally agree. I think that the kimono styles that we offer are definitely my favorite that I've seen so far. And I will be getting some soon.
Have you gotten a piece from our collection yet?
I have not, but there's one in a hold that I'm getting. It's a rosy cardigan. That looks really cute.
That's cute.
Mm-hmm.
I know that Sarah's gotten quite a few. She's like obsessed. I mean, I don't blame her.
Mm-hmm. I've seen her wearing the kimono dusters.
Yeah, she loved the duster. I think it happened after I had her try them on for like a video, or like I think she was trying them on for somebody, and then she put it on and she was like, "This is so cute." And then she like tried on a couple, and Alex and I were like, "Okay, that one works. You should try this one." It's really nice to watch someone get their first piece. I feel like we feel that way about customers as well. They come in and they're like, "I've been watching you guys for so long, and like I really want to try something on." And we're like, "Yeah, of course." So like, we'll take them through, we'll show them what they like, and then you can see them kind of deciding who they want their sari not sari piece to embody, like whether they want it to be really fun or they want it to be something wearable for every day. I feel like it's really cool that this brand offers everything because that's how you can interpret the fabrics. So yeah, it's cool.
And the time, we are looking at 9:53.
9:53. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay. My goodness. All right. So there's quite a few that I've already showcased before in like other lives with Priya. So I think what I'll do is a match. Is a does it, doesn't it? I think that's what I will showcase. So I saw this piece, obviously, which I showed before, and then I saw this jacket, and they're both kind of polka dotsy. So I kind of wanted to see if it was possible to create a look. A look. What do you think? Is it possible?
I think it does.
Does it? Doesn't it? You decide.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I wanted to try that out, and if that didn't work, then I wanted to try So let us know what you think of that choice. So that was number 1. And then I was thinking this for number 2. So this is going to be my final look. So, okay, we have a side slit top. Oh my God, these are so soft. They're literally clinging to me. We have a side slit top and a cardigan. This is a more Biscaccia tan kind of denim blue color with this really beautiful green mustard ochre cardigan. They work because they are tonally, they're like identically similar tonally. Different colors, but from a distance, they seem to work really well. Or I do the black and white. So we'll make this, and then we'll make this, that. So this or that.
So I think we got a does for the first one, but then we also got a no for the first one, and we are still waiting for some replies for the that piece.
I know, this is controversial.
Claire says that, and Jackie says number 2 is okay.
Number 2 is okay.
So it looks like we are getting many comments about that.
About that, yeah, that is cute.
Yes.
That is cute.
However, Margaret likes the polka dot.
So these do work. We actually had a waterfall. I don't know if the reel came out, but I had asked Priya to try this with another waterfall top that's already sold. So if I haven't posted it, I will do that because it honestly looked really good together. It's kind of been a blur, not gonna lie, these past couple months. But I want to try this. I'll do that because we're getting a lot of that.
Yeah, Carol says both, but I really like that better. And Mozzarella says that, but do love those polka dots though.
The polka dots are very tempting.
Oh yeah.
Very tempting. So I'm gonna wear my pants because there is that lipstick red in it. I feel like it'll look so good together. So very quickly, before I put the top underneath on, this is how they look together. So this is the cardigan. It's so soft. Like I feel like I'm about to take a nap. It's so soft. It's PRC6230 here. You have to feel it. It's so freaking soft.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
That specific texture is the one. Like if I get a silk, it
has to be this texture.
Yes, I would love that.
This is the kind of silk that you say a hard expletive to because you're like, holy crap, holy heck, this is a good silk. But we'll try it with the side slit on. So this is PRC 4376.
PRC
4376.
4376.
4376. I feel like these two together are still pretty fun. You just need a necklace with a bit of red in it to tie it together. So you could do like, I already have a necklace in mind for the entire set, but if I was to just wear this, I think you just need something like this. And then it's like perfect. But it's cool, right? Once you have a couple Sorry Not Sorry pieces, you can kind of just like play around with what works and what doesn't. And then you too can play does it, doesn't it at home. And then we'll put on the cardigan with the red. Ooh, I feel so comfortable right now. Like, it's not even funny. Yeah, that's awesome. I love it. Freaking love it, guys. Okay. So I was thinking at first this necklace. So this is another this or that. This, because of this, if you see that blue, or that. So this or that.
What do we think, y'all?
This or that.
I'm really liking that red and blue piece.
The red and blue.
Of this. Mm-hmm.
Are there any comments?
They're slowly flooding in. We got some that's. We got 2 that's. And Claire says this, but both, really. And Marilyn says that with a period. She means that
Oh,
one.
Marilyn. Oh, I trust Marilyn. Marilyn has such good accessories.
So she would know.
She would know.
Mm-hmm.
I bow down to thee, Marilyn, when it comes to accessories.
So we got quite a few that's and just a few this.
So tis that indeed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, this is great. What I am gonna do is I'm not gonna do too many hacks, but I am just gonna tie the ends together because I do want it to be more rounded. I don't know why I'm feeling round. Feeling round. Ooh, hold on. Maybe the round is not feeling me. 1, 2. Okay. That's cute. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'll put some shoes on. Ooh, ooh.
And we are looking towards the end of the live here.
Excellent. Excellente. What time is it?
It is 1:59.
Ooh, 9:59?
Or yes. Yeah.
1:59.
I was looking at how long we've been on live for.
No worries. Okay, yeah, this is really cute. This is how it looks from the back. This is the front. I love this look. Honestly, this is really nice. I feel like it's casual, but it's still very like elevated. The lipstick pants are kind of like, I feel like you stop the second you see this color and then you look at all the details. I can put these two pieces together.
Claire says, great outfit. Margaret says, thank you, ladies. And Judy says, have a great weekend, everyone. We are looking at 10 o'clock now.
Thank you so much for joining us tonight. I know it's not the same without Priya. But I really have fun with you ladies every Friday. And so it's really nice to see you guys in front of the camera this time around. You got a bit of an update about my life as well. But it's always a pleasure. I love having fun with you guys and playing dress up. And honestly, this was really great. I feel like I got to really shop a lot of the stuff in the collection I was curious about.
Mm-hmm.
Our Wabi Sabi is available on our website. You can find the collection for this live in our featured collections page or on the front page. It's called What the Wabi Sabi. You can tell who created that title. But I hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend, and we'll see you next week. Bye, guys.
I can press end screen?
Yes, and live.
Okay.
Live.
Cool. And then you just want to, excellent. And then you want to end this stream.
I thought it worked. Did it not?